We're launching Overledger platform as the enterprise standard for building on blockchain. We've taken all the experience and work that we've done for the Bank of England, Bank of International Settlement, and open that up for the rest of the industry to use.
Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all so much for tapping back in to see what I have to say. I promise y'all, it truly does mean the world to me. But with that being said, what are we talking about? We're talking about Quant Network in this one, okay, you guys? Y'all, I want to thank each and every single one of y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tapping in. We're on the road to 5,000 and I could not be more happier. I really do appreciate each and every single one of y'all. But Quant Network, y'all, this week at Sibos has been insane. They announced something called QUANT NET. And if you're familiar with another terminology, there is something being built out called the Internet, which stands for the financial internet, okay? And essentially, what was just birthed this week at Sibos, that launch of QUANT NET, essentially, is the Finternet, okay, you guys? Follow me on this. I'm always going somewhere. All roads lead to QUANT Network and Overledger, their interoperable blockchain platform solution. Their white labeled software as a service. Okay, you guys, follow me on this because I'm always going somewhere. So listen, QUANT NET truly is a plug and play for any financial institution in the world to be able to seamlessly integrate blockchain and distributed ledger technologies into their everyday processes, back-end infrastructure, payment infrastructure. Okay, you guys. And now there's a suite of products that come along with that, like Quant Fusion 2.5. You have Quant Flow. You have Quant Pay Scripts. All of these announcements that they've been making this year with all of these products that they have been bringing out. You have things like Quant Authorized, which was actually released last year, I believe. All of these projects, it's been a roadmap leading up to now, Quant Net. And the full-on integration of anybody's financial backend into Web3 processes. Okay, you guys? In this very first video, I am bringing you someone from the Bank of International Settlements, talking about Project Agora, but more importantly, talking about the interoperability of what Project Agora has showed them, and talking about tokenized bank deposits. I just brought you a whole video about Nationwide and NatWest and Lloyd's Banking Group and the rest of those fintech UK banks tapping into Quant Network's technology, tokenizing deposits and interoperating with each other. And now I want you to couple that information that you got from my last video and listen to this gentleman from the Bank of International Settlements talk about tokenized deposits, talk about tokenized commercial bank money and central bank money, but more importantly, what the true new innovation is, that it is now interoperable. And understand where they're getting that interoperability from. It is from Quant Network's programmable payment infrastructure, the technology that ties directly into Overledger Fusion, that ties directly into Overledger platform. Truly understand and see what is being built out right in front of our faces, okay, you guys? But in this very first video, here we go, coming from the Bank of International Settlements, and I will be right back.
But I think it's worth saying that there is tremendous impetus that's coming from our private sector partners on this project. You know, we have 43 private sector institutions that are part of Project Agora, as well as the 7 central banks. And what's really distinctive about this project is that it's not simply a tokenization platform that is siloed within one institution. It is very much a interoperable infrastructure. So it has central bank money, which is in the same venue as the tokenized deposits. And so you can imagine settlement across the tokenized deposits of different institutions. not to mention actually the tokenized deposits across different currencies even. And so it's a very, very important leap that we're envisaging here. And the role of the central bank is absolutely key because settlement in central bank money is what actually ultimately enables bringing all the pieces together. So the technology by itself is not the new thing because many commercial banks already have their siloed tokenization platforms. But the key is to really bring all of those together to have a platform that is interoperable and across all the major currencies in the world. So that's the big leap. And so I don't think we should underestimate how important it is. And you can imagine that for the private sector, this really is a game changer. So it's really the private sector partners that have really been pushing us very hard on this.
Now, you cannot tell me that ain't Overledger. They even used Gilbertian talking points, talking about siloed gardens. And you guys truly see and already know that Gilbert has been right there alongside of them with Project Agora, with Project Roslyn, and several other projects like Project Enbridge coming out of the Bank of International Settlements Innovation Hub. Okay, you guys? But follow me on this. Quant yesterday, as of today, released over QUANT NET. Okay, you guys? Here is the press release from QUANT NET coming officially from the QUANT Network themselves. And I will be right back.
QUANT launches QUANT NET, the world's first programmable settlement network revolutionizing banking infrastructure. Today marks a defining moment in financial history. We are proud to announce the launch of QUANT NET, the world's first programmable infrastructure and network that fundamentally transforms how banks connect to tokenized money and digital assets. This isn't just another fintech solution, it's the core infrastructure revolution that the banking industry has been waiting for. QUANT NET creates an unprecedented programmable orchestration layer that connects tokenized money rails, tokenized asset platforms, and traditional systems through intelligent automation. Banks maintain complete control over their liquidity while gaining access to a unified network that was previously impossible. Tokenized money rails integration seamlessly connect commercial bank money, like Lloyds GBP Wallet, tokenized deposits, including UK GBTD, and bank stablecoins, such as JPM Coin, within a single orchestration framework. Asset platform connectivity. Link private asset networks, HSBC Orion, trading venues, Euroclear DFMI, and public DLTs, Ethereum, while maintaining institutional-grade security and compliance controls. Traditional system compatibility. Maintain full integration with legacy settlement workflows, including RTGS, CREST, and T2S, ensuring no disruption to existing operations. Programmable orchestration. Completely automate complex multi-party workflows, including delivery versus payment, DVP, payment versus payment, PVP, atomic settlements, rollback mechanisms, and cancellation processes across multiple networks simultaneously. Bring your own liquidity. Banks control their own tokenized deposit wallets and funding nodes while QUANT NET orchestrates movement, without ever holding funds. This preserves existing custody arrangements and regulatory frameworks while unlocking unprecedented interoperability. Compliant by design. Built from the ground up to meet ISO 20022 standards with audit-assured compliance, regulatory reporting, and risk management controls embedded throughout the platform. Synchronized and traceable. Every transaction maintains complete auditability across all connected networks, providing real-time visibility and compliance monitoring that traditional systems cannot deliver. QUANT NET isn't theoretical infrastructure, it's the proven architecture that underpins the GB Tokenized Deposits Financial Market Infrastructure Initiative. Major UK banks are already using this technology in live environments, validating its readiness for global adoption across diverse banking environments and regulatory jurisdictions. This real-world deployment proves that QUANT NET delivers on its promises, enabling banks to participate in the digital asset economy, while maintaining operational excellence and regulatory compliance. The launch of QUANT NET represents more than technological advancement. It's the moment banking infrastructure catches up with the digital economy. Financial institutions worldwide can now participate in tokenized money and digital asset markets while preserving everything that makes them trusted: compliance, security, and operational excellence. Banks no longer need to choose between innovation and stability. QUANT NET provides both. A production-ready platform that connects the future of money and markets while working seamlessly with existing infrastructure investments. For institutional use cases to securely extend distribution or settlement on public blockchains, QUANT NET natively integrates with Quant Fusion, the institutional multi-ledger roll-up network to preserve security, privacy, and compliance without the risks, friction, and limitations of direct Layer 1 integration. The transformation starts now.
Now, you guys just heard everything coming directly from Quant Network site. You know, you guys, I bring you guys and those articles because I want you to hear the words, because you guys, context and words matter. And certain things, saying that things like banks and fintech, that you do not have to do anything to put yourself in harm's way from the law. This is all regulatory compliant. Not to mention, you hold on to your own liquidity. You're not taking your liquidity, putting it onto a blockchain, minting stable coins, and then moving that liquidity as you see fit. You are tapping into this system, tokenizing whatever the deposit you're tokenizing. You're holding on to your whole liquidity. The only thing I am the orchestration layer. I'm going to make sure whatever you getting ready to do with this liquidity that you just tokenized, that it's going to go exactly where you want it to go, regulatory compliantly, built off of a standard that is now being codified into countries' laws. Understand what's truly happening right now. And you have a player like QUANT Network. Every single time they step up to the plate, it is a home run. They don't come with hype. They don't come with, a lot of excuses. They come with announcements, and every single announcement seems to eclipse the last announcement. And you really, once you hear that announcement, you're like, this is incredible. Like, how do you get any better? And then the next announcement comes out, and it's even this week alone. You hear about the tokenized deposit with those 6 leading commercial banks in the UK, right? And you're like, this is incredible. Like, what? Like, oh my God. And then 2 days later, QUANT NET drops. And it's not just tapping into those 6 banks in the UK. It's any bank in the world, you guys. Truly see what is being laid out right now, and Quant Network is right in the middle of it all, facilitating global financial infrastructure. This is the reason why they call themselves the foundation of digital finance, because they truly are, like I said in that last video, the roots. They are the foundation of this new digital financial system. No matter if it's on a public blockchain like an hedera or a XRP or XLM or any other public blockchain that exists, or any other layer 2 that sits on top of any of those layer 1s that exist, but it's also the banking structure. It is also literally the commodities market. It is the securities market. Truly see, it is every single facet of how money or how value is sent globally. And they are cementing themselves in literally infrastructure with things like a Quant Net, which is essentially the Finternet. It is truly building out not just the internet of trust, because that is a big part of it, but they are having their hand in also building out the internet of value, the institutional internet of value. What Quant Network is pulling off is second to no one in Web 3. Because once Quant Network infrastructure is laid, that means every single piece and every single project and company in the Web 3 space will flourish because of it. And it's because it is bringing true legitimacy to the space of Web 3. Okay, you guys, this QuantNet information is incredible. And I can't wait to see what else comes out of Sibos this week. This is only day number 2. We still have that demo of Overledger Fusion in real time happening at Sibos as well. Truly understand and see what holding something like a QNT will mean for future. Okay, your future self will sit back and thank you for listening to this talking head on YouTube in 2025 and in 2026 when that comes up. And the moves, hopefully, that you're making, and this is not financial advice, will one day cement you in a position to where your life is completely different than what it is right now. And a lot of the worries and anxiousness and financial woes that hold on to almost all of us, because I'm not exempt from this, will one day be lifted and that burden be lightened by the education you're doing right now and the moves you're making for your financial future. Okay, you guys, I really thank all of y'all for tuning in. I thank all of y'all for tapping in. I truly do. It is not weighed lightly on me. And I haven't said this in a while, but I'm going to say it again. Because y'all, no matter all this good stuff about stable coins and all this stuff about tokenized deposits in the Web3 space, all of that it's great. It's wonderful. And it will hopefully one day generate wealth. But time is truly the only currency that we have. And it is not weighed lightly on me that you have taken the time out of your busy day to tap into my channel and watch a video and get the information that's being disseminated to you. Your time is precious to me, and I thank you for it. Till the next time, y'all already know. If you made it all the way through this entire video, type in QUANT NET because the Quant Internet that they have just built out for the world to now use, that is launched and live, that is incredible for the Web3 space. Okay, you guys, till the next time, I truly appreciate you. Peace out.